Disclaimer: I am not now, nor have I ever been, any type of doctor. I am just wanting to bring awareness to mental health and illness through illustration. This week, I am going to be illustrating Trichotillomania disorder. Trichotillomania, also referred to as TTM, Trich, and hair pulling disorder, is a mental disorder that falls under obsessive compulsive and related disorders and is a part of the group of behaviors known as body-focused repetitive behaviors, or BFRBs. This is a disorder that, as the name suggests, involves the recurring, overwhelming, and unstoppable urge to pull hair from the body. The most common place to pull hair is the head, but any hair can be affected, including eyelashes, eyebrows, and beards. For some, the urge to pull might be less severe and more manageable. For others, it can cause significant distress and have an effect on daily living. In some cases, people who suffer with TTM will ingest the hair that has been pulled out, causing stomach problems. Trichotillomania is a disorder that typically develops after puberty, but it is not unheard of to have younger children also experience it. TTM oftentimes results in bald patches and hair loss that put further stress on anyone that has it, as they will go to great lengths to try and hide their bald spots and patches. In addition to the emotional distress, physical harm is also a result of TTM. Infections and tissue damage are likely to happen as a result of the constant hair pulling. Some symptoms of trichotillomania include breaking off pieces of hair, pulling out hair repeatedly, noticeable hair loss, which can be shortened hair, thinning or bald spots on the scalp or other areas of the body, including thin or missing eyelashes or eyebrows, pulling certain kinds of hair, as in certain hair textures, rituals that accompany hair pulling or patterns of hair pulling, repeated attempts to decrease or stop hair pulling, often without success, itching or tingling at the site where hair was pulled, playing with pulled hair or rubbing it across the face or skin, biting, chewing, or eating pulled hair, significant distress or problems at work, school, or in certain situations related to hair pulling. People with trichotillomania can experience hair pulling in two ways. They can have automatic hair pulling, where the hair pulling happens while the mind is occupied, and they might not even realize that they have done it until they zone back in. Or they can have focused hair pulling, where the hair pulling is intentional and may be done to relieve stress. Both types of pulling can be experienced by the same person, depending on what they are doing and what type of mood or emotional state they are in. The exact cause of trichotillomania is unknown, but it is most likely a mixture of genetic and environmental factors. And while there's no known concrete cause, there are certain risk factors that can contribute to trichotillomania that include already having another mental disorder, such as anxiety, depression, or OCD. Being highly stressed can also trigger TTM, as well as having a close family member that already has it. Trichotillomania is a lifelong disorder that requires treatment. The treatment of TTM usually involves trying multiple methods until one is found that works with a particular individual, as treatment varies from person to person. These treatments can include relaxation training, cognitive therapy, stimulus control, family therapy, medication, and awareness training. Trichotillomania is an underdiagnosed disorder, as many people feel ashamed to tell their doctors about it or seek help, and many people say that they feel like they are alone. TTM support groups are a great place to meet other people dealing with the same issues. The outlook for people suffering with TTM is good. The first step with managing this disorder is to seek help, because while for some people the disorder may never go away, it can be managed with proper treatment. If you or someone you know experiences these urges, reach out to your family doctor, mental health professional, or a Trichotillomania support group. And as always, if you or someone you know is in crisis, call the toll-free National Suicide Prevention line at 1-800-273-TALK or 1-800-273-8255, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The service is available to everyone. The deaf and hard of hearing can contact the line via TTY at 1-800-799-4899. All calls are free and confidential. Contact social media outlets directly if you are concerned about a friend's social media updates.